गुड इवनिंग फ्रेंड्स। आज हम सेल्सफोर्स में रिलेशनशिप के ऊपर डिस्कस करते हैं और कुछ बेसिक चीज़ें देखते हैं रिलेशन के ऊपर। और ये टॉपिक वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट है इंटरव्यू के लिए और प्रिपरेशन करने के लिए, और जब जॉब करते टाइम रिलेशनशिप टॉपिक पर जो बेसिक चीज़ें हैं, कंसेप्ट हैं, वो दिए गए हैं। तो स्टार्ट करते हैं। A relationship, if we want to establish the connection between two objects, we need relationship. A relationship fits is a custom fits on an object records that contain a link to the another records. Types of relationship: one-to-one relationship, one-to-one many relationship, one-to-one relationship. The one-to-one relationship can be called the hierarchical relationship. It is a special look of the relationship available only for the user object. It is a use to create a relationship between two users. It will create one-to-one relationship between users. This can be created only one user's object. Setup, builds, customize, users feeds, custom fits, relationship, hierarchical relationship, label, regional managers, save some as a creator, one more user relations, senior managers. Once we create one, two users, then set up and admin, manage users, choose user the edit. Scroll down, we can see on the create two users feeds. One to many relationship, master details relationship, lookup relationship, master details relationship, master details associations will be provided. One to one many associations between the object. By default, parents records can be zero or more child's records. We can create the master details relationship between the object where child's object contain the records. Upon the creating the child's records, selecting the parents records, many mandatory lookup feeds the required feeds. It is a tightly coupled relations. Cascade the records. Deletions is there. If you delete the parents records, corresponding child's records will be deleted. Reparenting option is not available by the default in the master data association. We can do enables to the manually by selecting the allow reparenting checkbox upon the creating the feeds. An object can have a maximum of two master address relationship feeds. Parents records will have the owner feeds and child's records will not having the owner's feeds. Child's records will be the complete coming under the control of parents records. Sharing setting and security settings of the child's records will be the depending upon the parents records. Upon the removing the parents records, all the associated child's record will be removed automatically. We cannot make the standard object as a child's or custom object with master data association department. The master students child's go to the child's object student custom feeds and the relationship new. Choose the master feeds, choose the master object and department. Next, save. Next, lookup relationship provide the one-to-one many association between the records. Default parents records can have a many associated child's records. Upon the creating the child's records, lookup the feeds is a optional by the default. We mean to many not selected the parents upon the creating the child's records. Lookup relationship provide the reparenting and option that by default we cannot change the parents of the child's records. Upon the deleting the parents records, child records will not the remove. It will be the exiting as it is we can make the lookup fields mandatory by the selecting the requirement checkbox open the creating the relationship fields. It is a lookup the fields and require the open the creating and the child's records. Then if the users removing the parents records, then Salesforce does not allow to the delete the parents if any childs exit. We need to the parents or the childs to some other parents records and then delete the parents records. We can create the parents relationship on the object which contain the records. We can have a maximum of 40 lookup the relationship per an object and look up the relationship parents and child's records will have the honor fields. Sharing setting and security setting will be the independent of the each other. By using lookup the relationship, we can make standard object as a child's object with your the custom object as a parents. Example: extra calculator parents student childs go to the child's object student custom feeds relationship, choose the lookup feeds, choose the object extra calculator saves. Next, many to many relationship. In 5 case, we have to map many to many associations between two objects which provide the many to many associations from the both the sides. In Salesforce, we cannot map many to many associations between the two objects directly. We need to the achieve these features by creating a junction object which associated with both the parents with master details associations. First master details feeds what we created the calls in parameters primary masters. Second master details feeds what we create is a call secondary masters. If you delete any one to master records corresponding the child's records will be the deleted. Junction cannot be master to the many to other the object. Salesforce provide as a set of the junction object which will be have been created upon the Salesforce CRM application development and between the application campaign and contact object. Salesforce provide the many to many association with by creating the junction object campaign the members between the contact and opportunity object. The Salesforce provide the many to many associated by the creating junction object opportunity contact the roles between the opportunity product second to object. Salesforce provide the many to many association by creating the junction object and opportunity line items between product and price book to an object. The Salesforce provide the many to many association by the creating the junction object and price book entry. Next example, MD1 and department the master student chats MD2 and department the master process processor chats first create a tuition object, set up the object new object and object tuition new object save to create a first master object and student tuition feeds master details. Choose the save step 3 create the second master and object professor tuition feeds master details. Choose the professor save self look up the relationship when an object has lookup itself. It is called self lookup the relationship. The account object lookup the himself called the parents account and external lookup the relationship. Lookup indirect lookup external lookup. Next, lookup relationship. When a child's object external the object Salesforce standard custom object and parents object is a Salesforce standard custom object external the object. When we go to the both and look up the relationship, when the external the object contain the columns with the Salesforce records ID then we can create the lookup the relationship. Indirect the lookup relationship when a child's an object is the external object and parents object is a Salesforce standard and custom object external object. Then we go when object, then we go to the both or look up the relationship. And when the external object does not the store and any digit records ID instant has got a external ID map with Salesforce. standard object and custom object, we go for the indirect, the lookup relationship, or order fields, new custom fields, and choose the indirect lookup. Choose the object account, fields, and customer ID, and save. External lookup, when the parents have external object in childs have Salesforce standard custom external object, then we go to for external lookup the relationship and order fields, new custom fields, and choose the external lookup the custom and choose the object and order the details. Save. Next, external lookup, when our parents have a external object, childs have a Salesforce standard custom external object, then we go to the for external lookup the relationship, order fields, new custom fields, and choose the external lookup and choose object or the details. Roll-up summary feeds the calculated value from the related records. Such as this role related list, you can create a roll-up summary feeds, display value of the master records based on the value feeds in this details records. The details records must be related to the master details relationship. The roll-up summary feeds is basically of four types: count, sum, and minimum, maximum. Count, total the number of the related records. Sum, total as a value of the fields. You select the fields and agreement and option only the number of the currency and the parents fields are available. Minimum, the display the lowest value of fields. You select in the fields to the aggregate an option for the directly related records, only number of the currency pair, percentage, and date and times fields are the available. Maximum, display the highest value of the fields. You select the fields to the agreement and option for all the directly related records, only the number and currency parents, date and time, and fields are the available. In creations, go to the master object requirement, custom fields, and R and relation. Choose the role of summary, enter the requirement fields, and choose the summarize object, shared subject, next and save. तो आज हमने देखा है रिलेशनशिप के ऊपर कुछ स्टेप बाय स्टेप कुछ डिस्कस किया है, जो अभी बेसिक देखा हमने, तो ये आपको फायदा हो सकता है। तो अगर मेरा चैनल आपको पसंद आता है तो मेरे चैनल को लाइक और सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलिएगा। और ये टॉपिक वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट है इंटरव्यू के लिए भी, क्योंकि इसके ऊपर भी क्वेश्चन पूछे जाते हैं रिलेशनशिप के ऊपर। तो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है। तो मिलते हैं अगले वीडियो में। थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स, बाय बाय।